Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions and best cards. Another very beautiful day, beautiful Thursday morning. Once again, we're back with our predictions as usual. We always come up with football matches that are going on across the globe, and we select a few of these games and look into them deeply before bringing it forward for you. All right, and today we have these games lined up, and in a short while we'll be doing that. But I want to ask those of us who are yet to join our VIP special group, take out time to click join and join the VIP special group where we'll have games that I put out there that I believe to be closer to 100% coming up correctly. All right. And also, if you've not subscribed, take out time to subscribe as well so that you don't miss out on our football predictions that will always come up here on a daily basis. Okay. That being said, without further ado, we head to the business of today. And today we start with the very first match. It is in Iceland where we have Trotto Reykjavik who will be up against DONA. Okay, when you look at stats for these two sides, you can see that for Trotto, in the last 6 games have resulted to 3 victories and a draw in the last 6 games. They've also lost 2 matches out of those recent 6 matches that they had. And the we side that DONA have had just 2 draws, but have also lost 4 games out of the last 6 matches that they have. When you look at how the two teams fared, from a home and away perspective, you could say that the last 10 home matches for the home side, Trotto Reykjavik, have been able to achieve 4 victories and 2 draws in the last 10 home matches. They've actually lost 4 games as well in the last 10 home games, all right? But the away side, DONA have managed just 1 win and 3 draws, but have also lost 6 games in the last 10 away games. The last away game they had saw them losing out to HK on that occasion by 3-0. And and when you look at how the two teams fared on head-to-head basis, you can see that the home side, Trotto, also won the last meeting between two sides, which happened in February of this very year. We saw Trotto beating this very side by 3-1 on that very occasion. So here, we definitely expect the home side, Trotto, to rise to the occasion once again and win our Trotto here. So it is a home side to win. That's what we expect for that very game, all right? And we go to the next game that we have for you today. It is in Finland. Wyconen League, where we have Jabs will be up against the EIF. All right, for Jabs in the last 6, it is 1 victory and 2 draws, as well as 3 losses. And EIF have had 3 victories and 2 losses, and also 1 draw in the last 6 games. When you look at how the two teams fared from home and away perspective, all right, for the home side at Jabs, they've been able to achieve 4 victories, and they also had 4 draws and 2 losses. And away side, EIF, on the other hand, have had 7 victories and a draw. They've also lost 2 matches out of the last 10 away games that they have. And the last away game they had saw them winning against Kappa by 3-1 from away. That was last week. And when we look at how the two teams fared on head-to-head basis, last time they met it was EIF who won against Jabs by 4-2. That was actually in April of this very year. So that tells you that the home side is actually EIF, rather the away side, is actually doing well when you look at the stats, and we expect to see a good result here for the away side, and we go for the away side to win our shortly here. Away side to win, that's what we expect for that very encounter, right? And we head to the next for today. It is in Lutonia First Division, where we have Penavizis will be up against Deava. All right, when you look at recent games, it is 3 victories and 2 draws in the last 6 games for the home side Penavizis. They also lost 1 match, and the away side, the Deava, have had 2 draws, also losing 4 matches in the last 6 recent encounters for the away side. Okay, when you take a look at performances from home and away basis, you can see that Penavizis, the home side, have had 5 victories out of the last 10 home matches that they have in recent times, and they also had 1 draw and have lost 4 games. All right, the last 2 home games that they have, so they're winning convincingly. They won against the Trakai, and also they won against Hegelman by 3 goals to not nil on those 2 occasions. Okay, but the away side at Deava, on the other hand, have managed just 1 victory, and they've also had 3 draws, and they've lost 6 games out of the last 10 away games. Okay, the last away game they had was against Algaris, and they lost that very match by 4-0 from away. So when you look at the records for head-to-head performances, you see that last time they met was actually in April, and Penavizis from away defeated this very side by 3-1. That tells you a lot about this very home side, and now they're playing from home, and they'll be looking to also capitalize on the home advantage. So we do expect to see the home side Penavizis winning outrightly also in this very one. So home to win, that's what valid for that very one. Okay, and the next for today, which will be the last for today actually, is in the UEFA Under 19 Championship, where we have Montenegro Under 19 who will be filing out against Spanish Under 19. Okay, for Montenegro Under 19, we could see that in the last 6, I've seen them winning 3 matches and a draw out of the last 6 games, and they've also lost 2 matches out of those. And Spain Under 19, on the other hand, have also won 4 games and a draw, but have lost 1 match in the last 6 games that they had so far. All right, when you look at how these two teams have performed from home and away perspective, you can see for the Montenegro side, Montenegro Under 19 have won 4 matches in the last 10 home games. They've also had 2 draws, in the last 10 home matches that they have so far. And in recent games that they've had, they've lost against Romania by 2-1, and they also lost at the last game they had against Denmark Under 19 by 5-0 on that occasion. That was actually on the 16th of June. That tells you that this side is not the best side. They've actually lost the last 2 games that they had, which are actually the last 2 group matches that they had. And for Spanish side, they've been able to achieve 6 victories and 3 draws in the last 10 away games, and they've also had 1 loss. But the last match they had was against Romania. We saw them beating Romania from away by 3-1. Rather, it's not really from away. It's actually a group match of the UEFA Nations Euro Under 19, and we know that it's actually the second game for them for the group matches, and we saw them winning that very match by 3-1 against Romania. And the second one, we also saw them beating Denmark by 1-0. So we definitely expect their away sides, the Spanish Under 19 side, to win here. They've been quite dominant in this very tournament, winning the last 2 games that they have so far. So we expect a win for the Spanish Under 19 in this very encounter. So it is a away side to win outwardly. That's what we expect for this very game, okay? And that brings our predictions for you to today on Betcraft to a conclusion. We wish you the very best of luck, and we hope your ticket goes great. As usual, I was urge you to join our VIP group, VIP special group, where we will have games that I believe that are quite selected by me, and I believe to be closer to 100% of coming up correctly. Try and join that for a little token. It doesn't take you much. Just click the link. Click the join anywhere you see join on this video, or go down to the description of this very video. You're going to see where you can join the VIP, and click it and input your details, and you get yourself in the VIP. All right. That being said, tomorrow is another day, and definitely we'll be back with our predictions on this very channel. Do not miss out. But until that time, keep winning.